The 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar is one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins among collectors, especially due to the presence of various types of errors that have been discovered in circulation. To understand the significance and the value of these rare error coins, it is essential to consider their history, the specific errors they may contain, and the factors that contribute to their rarity and value. This comprehensive 2,000-word article explores the background of the 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar, the rarest and most valuable error coins associated with this issue, and their potential market worth. Background of the 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar. The 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar was struck as part of the United States celebration of the 200th anniversary of the American Revolution. The Bicentennial of the United States was a momentous event, and the U.S. Mint decided to mark the occasion with a special series of coins, including the quarter, the half dollar, and the dollar. The Kennedy Half Dollar, which had been issued regularly since 1964, was given a unique reverse design to commemorate the occasion. Reverse design and its significance. The reverse of the 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar features a dual-dated design with the years 1776 to 1976 inscribed on a bell with a drum and 13 stars surrounding it. This reverse design was the work of Felix Schlag, who had previously designed the regular obverse of the Kennedy Half Dollar. The drums symbolized the American Revolution and the bell referred to the Liberty Bell, a well-known symbol of American independence. The obverse of the coin retained the portrait of John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, who had been assassinated in 1963. This design had been used on the half dollar since 1964 and remained unchanged for the Bicentennial edition. The 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar was struck in both copper-nickel and 40% silver compositions. The majority of the coins produced were the copper-nickel clad variety, but a special issue of 40% silver coins was made for collectors. The Denver Mint, Mintmark D, produced the vast majority of these coins, which are of particular interest in the context of error coins. Mintage and circulation. The 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar was minted in incredibly large numbers due to the national excitement surrounding the bicentennial celebrations. Over 200 million of the copper-nickel-clad 1976 D coins were struck, making it one of the highest mintage coins in U.S. history. While this mass production meant that most of these coins remain in circulation today, it also meant that there were a number of coins that left the mint with defects, either due to die errors, Planchet defects, or issues during the striking process. The rarest error coins of the 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar. The error coins associated with the 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar are what drive the interest of collectors and investors today. These errors can range from relatively minor defects to major flaws that significantly reduce the quality of the coin. Here are some of the most notable and rare errors that have been discovered in 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollars. 1. Double Die Obverse, DDO. One of the most desirable and rare errors for collectors is the double die obverse, DDO, variety. This error occurs when the coin dies used to strike the coin make multiple impressions, resulting in a doubling of the design elements. On a DDO, the date, letters, and other details of the obverse, front, of the coin, such as the inscriptions, Liberty, and, In God We Trust, are doubled. The most famous of these double die coins is the 1976 DDO. The doubling effect can be seen on the date and the letters of the word Liberty, where the details appear to be offset slightly. Such coins are highly collectible, and because of their rarity, they can command significant premiums. As of the most recent grading auction reports, a 1976 DDO can sell for several hundred to several $1,000s depending on its condition. The error is relatively rare, and finding a high-quality example is a challenging task for collectors. The value of a DDO coin in excellent condition, e.g., MS-65 or higher, can range from $1,000 to over $3,000. 2. Clipped Planchet Error. A clipped planchet occurs when a coin's blank metal disc, or planchet, is improperly cut during the manufacturing process, resulting in a portion of the metal being clipped off. This error results in coins with an incomplete or irregular shape. For the 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar, clipped planchet errors are particularly desirable. The clipped edge gives the coin a distinctive appearance, often making it look as though it has been bitten or torn at one point. The more severe the clip, the rarer the coin. The value of a clipped planchet coin depends on the extent of the clipping and the overall condition of the coin. Examples of 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollars with a noticeable clipped planchet can fetch anywhere from $50 to several $100s, with especially dramatic clips commanding higher prices. Coins with a clip in a prominent location, such as on the edge of Kennedy's portrait or the reverse design, tend to attract more attention from collectors. 3. Die crack errors. A die crack occurs when a crack forms in the coin die that strikes the planchets. As the die wears down from repeated use, small fissures develop, and these can leave permanent markings on the coins. These die cracks are sometimes visible in the coin's design, resulting in a raised line or a crack appearing across parts of the coin's imagery. In the case of the 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar, die cracks are most commonly found along the rim or extending across the obverse or reverse designs. The most notable die cracks are those that extend across Kennedy's cheek or across the bicentennial reverse. These coins are known for their unusual and sometimes dramatic crack patterns. Die crack errors are usually not as rare as some other types of errors, but they still hold interest for collectors, particularly those who specialize in error varieties. A 1976 die crack error might sell for $25 to $100 depending on the severity of the crack and the overall condition of the coin. 4. Off-center strikes. Another intriguing error seen in the 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar is the off-center strike. This occurs when the planchet is not properly aligned with the die during the striking process. As a result, the design elements are stamped onto the coin at an angle, causing the image to be partially or fully missing on one side. Off-center strikes can vary widely in terms of how far off-center the design is. Coins that are only slightly off-center may only show a minor shift in the design, while those that are significantly off-center can result in a coin that looks almost half-blank on one side. The more extreme the off-center strike, the more valuable the coin can be. A 1976 Die off-center strike coin can range in value from $50 to $500, depending on the degree of error and its overall grade. Coins with extreme off-center strikes, 50% or more, can attract much higher prices, sometimes reaching into the thousands of dollars in top condition. 5. Wrong planchet errors. In some rare cases, coins are struck on the wrong type of planchet. This can lead to what is known as a wrong planchet error. A wrong planchet for a 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar could be a planchet from another denomination, such as a quarter or a dime. When the wrong planchet is used, the coin may appear thinner or thicker than expected, and the design may not fully fill the planchet. These types of errors are highly rare and are often among the most valuable because of their uniqueness. A wrong planchet 1976 Die Kennedy Half Dollar could sell for several $1,000s depending on the specific circumstances of the error. Conclusion: value of the 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar. The 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar holds a unique place in U.S. numismatic history due to its association with the bicentennial celebrations and the distinctive design. While most of the coins produced are relatively common, the rare error varieties attract significant interest among collectors. The most valuable errors associated with the 1976 Die Bicentennial Kennedy Half Dollar include the double Die Obverse, DDO, clipped planchet errors, die cracks, off-center strikes, and wrong planchet errors.